Please hit that like and subscribe button. It means the world to me. Welcome to another useful video. Today's video will cover the LEMFO LEM8 smartwatch. The specs for the LEMFO LEM8 are pretty impressive. It's got 2 gigs of RAM with 16 gigabytes of storage, a 500 milliamp hour battery, and the MediaTek MTK6739 quad-core processor. It also has Android 7.1.1 and LTE 4G connectivity. It's also IP67 waterproof and dustproof. To start, we're going to cover the styling of the smartwatch, and the LEMFO LEM8 does look like a very premium device. It's got a very eye-catching metal bezel around the circumference of the watch face that truly catches your eye and provides nice visual excitement when looking at the smartwatch. The screen is 1.39 inches and it's an AMOLED screen. And then on the side you have a power button, a camera bump, a microphone, and speakers. The overall plastics feel very nice, the silicone bands feel very nice, and the watch isn't too heavy, so it's definitely comfortable to wear. On the back you have your heart rate monitor, your charging pins, your SIM cover with a miniature Phillips head screw, and the antennas that are built into the silicone bands. And unfortunately guys, that means that these bands aren't removable. So if anything happens to these bands, or the antennas get damaged within the silicone bands, unfortunately, in my opinion, the watch is done for. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. However, on the styling front, overall, this is truly a nice looking smartwatch, and LEMFO should be proud. We're going to cover the display next, and the display is an AMOLED display with a resolution of 400 by 400. It's 1.39 inches in circumference, and really, it looks great. The blacks are vivid, the colors are very sharp and bright, and the display definitely looks good enough so that you can watch movies, look at your photos, view YouTube, or anything else that you might want to do. The other nice thing is that it gets really bright or really dim, so it can really accommodate you if you want something super bright or not so much. Overall, the screen is very nice. Coming up next, guys, is the menu and the app drawer, and this is something that's really important because it's what you're going to be using every day. So this is the first startup of the watch. We're simply going to go ahead and start it up and then remove the film that's placed on there from the factory by LEMFO. And you can see that the LEMFO brand signature is displayed on the watch face, and the watch is starting up. Now, my watch got to me in the USA, so there wasn't any options for me to choose the language or any other settings. Must have already been inputted by the people that were selling the watch. However, everything else can be adjusted. You simply go into the settings menu and you can change the languages and any other adjustments that you need to make. So when the watch first starts up, it has that really nice looking kind of glow effect smartwatch face, which I really like. It doesn't show a lot of images, but it really enhances the vibrancy of the AMOLED screen. Like most smartwatches running Android 7.1.1, it's got your app drawer that's pretty familiar by now. Most smartwatches that have the Android 7.1.1 operating system will have something very similar to this. And so you have all your different options. You have the Play Store, the Maps, the voice search, the Assistant. And the Assistant basically helps you sync your phone up, send or receive files, and do other things that might be difficult when you don't have a dedicated data cable. So really, this is a full version of Android. So unlike Android Wear, it's got full access to the App Store, and you can pretty much download any apps that you would like. One thing I'd like to mention though with apps is that because the screen is small and it's round, some of the apps don't work correctly. Even if you put it into square or circle mode, which it has a square or circle mode in the settings menu to be able to help you navigate the apps better, some apps simply don't work because you can't see the buttons that you need to press in order to make sure that the app works correctly. So that's one thing to remember. So overall, the apps are very easy to use, the app drawer works great, the phone is pretty snappy, and that's thanks to the MediaTek 6739 processor. It's a quad-core processor running around 1.25 gigahertz. Now this watch has 1 gig of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage, so you can definitely download some apps and games, but I wouldn't go too crazy with that. I've been using the watch now for several days, and I can say that the operating system is stable, the watch does work correctly, and everything is pretty fluid. Now sometimes the watch does get hung up a little bit, but that's to be expected since this is an entry-level Android device. However, overall, with most use, the watch does work great, and it does provide good, mostly snappy performance on a day-to-day level. The nice thing about this is that it is a full version of Android, so you have access to everything that you would need, including access to information and settings. So overall, I can say that the menu setup for the LEMFO LEM8 is pretty great, easy to navigate, and customizable, because you can download a lot of different apps from the App Store. In fact, I would recommend getting rid of or disabling most of the LEMFO apps that you can disable or get rid of, and using apps such as Google Apps or other apps in the Play Store that allow you to have a better experience. For example, for me, I made sure that I got rid of the standard gallery and installed Google Photos. I also installed a program for text messages called Textra. I also don't use the sports features that track your fitness because I simply don't feel like they do a good job because they don't actually get a lock on the GPS. So I installed Strava for that. And the browser, I installed Google Chrome. However, there's so many options in the App Store that you can really pick and choose and get something that's going to be really to your liking. Those are just some of the programs that I use. A unique feature of the LEM8 is the barometer that gives you the relative height in meters as well as the pressure. So that's a unique feature that I found that's pretty cool that isn't offered on a lot of other different smartwatches that are running Android 7.1.1. Up next is the watch faces that are available for the LEMFO LEM8. As previously mentioned, the one that's installed from the factory actually is one of my favorites because I feel like it's very unique and it really makes the phone's display look vibrant. But the LEMFO LEM8 does have a lot of different watch faces that are installed from the factory for you. And a lot of them are unique and cool, and I haven't seen them on other watches. So it's a very good, selection of watch faces. However, having said that, there's always the option to download more watch faces. And that's a nice thing because it really helps you decide what type of watch face you would want, whether it's something that is more classical, something that has a lot of information, something that looks more elegant or classy, or you can simply switch it up based on if you're going to go out on the night, or if you're going to go on a run, or if you're going to go hiking. So it's really nice. And the watch faces switch over really quickly, they work well, and a lot of them are really interesting to look at. So I do commend them for having such nice watch faces. And here you can see we're just scrolling through some of the different options available. There's some World Cup ones, I believe, and then when we hit the plus sign, since it's around Christmas time, you can see that there's a lot of different Christmas watch faces. So I was just clicking that plus sign to show you when you click that plus sign and you're connected to data via the internet or your watch itself, you'll have access to these different watch faces and you can download these. And once you download them and basically install them on your phone, it shows up and works great. So that's another bonus of having such a nice selection of watch faces available. Being a 4G LTE watch, we expect this smartwatch to have strong data, and once I inserted my SIM card, I got a strong 4G connection within the home. And now let's do a test with fast.com to see what type of speeds we're getting when connected to LTE. And as you can see, it's working here. And it got around 2.6 megabits, which is very respectable. Let's test the speaker quality with a sample from YouTube. As you can tell, the unit does get sufficiently loud, although there's distortion at higher volumes. So using the same SIM card, let's try to make a call and see what happens.
Two. Two.
From that example, we can tell that call quality isn't the best. However, we'll get back to that. Now, let's move on to some camera and video samples. So these are some sample pictures that I took in the outside using the LEMFO LEM8's 2 megapixel camera. And in my opinion, the pictures aren't horrible. They do have a very high contrast feel about them, so they're overly bright and vivid. And the detail sometimes isn't there, it gets washed out. So for a 2 megapixel camera, I think it's actually pretty decent, and it's not the worst camera for a smaller device out there. However, it definitely could be better, but that's a moot point because it's not a really expensive device, so we're not going to expect to get very high level photos from it, although I do feel that these photos would be usable.
This is video being recorded on the LEMFO LEM8 smartwatch. It's got a 2 megapixel camera, but we're going to see how well the video recording and the sound recording works in this short video clip.
So guys, you might be asking, what's my final verdict? Well, I think that this is a great smartwatch and definitely a welcome addition to the marketplace. However, having said that, it does have some downfalls. I really dislike the fact that it doesn't have a back button, just a power button and multifunction button. I don't like the fact that the straps are built into the watch, so they're non-removable. And I think the call quality, microphone and speaker just aren't that great. However, the unit does have pretty good software. It feels zippy and snappy, it looks nice, and the camera and picture quality isn't horrible for such a device. So overall, I think it's great. However, there are better options out there in the marketplace. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It means so much to me. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And let me know if you have any questions.